If this crypto fails, it can take the whole cryptocurrency market like a house of cards. Welcome back, guys. It's Crypto Rocco from Rockstar Trading Channel. In today's video, I'll share with you everything that you need to know about the crypto lender firm Celsius. If you are in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, I'm sure you've heard about the risks of Celsius being liquidated. In this video, I'll explain to you what Celsius is, what it does, and more importantly, the risk it imposes on the whole cryptocurrency markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any cryptocurrency that you hold. I'll also end the video by doing a price prediction on the Celsius price, but I'll focus more on the impacts of Celsius on the whole cryptocurrency market. Before I get started on the video, if you do enjoy this content, guys, do hit that like button. It really helps us out. I did a video a couple of days ago, talked about how the whole market is interconnected, so how Luna's crash is having an impact on Celsius potentially getting liquidated, and Celsius liquidation, how that can have an effect on 3 Arrows Capital or even potentially Michael Saylor. So if you do enjoy this type of content, do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And one final thing, if you are interested in taking your trading to the next level, you can check the Rockstar Trading groups out. The YouTube video, guys, I share with you all my trades, my entries, my targets. In the Rockstar Trading group, I can share a strategy, share my exact entries, targets when I'm entering, and also can live stream. You get access to the community and all that good stuff. If you are interested, you can check out the link below, but you don't have to do that if you're not interested. The only thing I request is if you do enjoy this content, do hit that like button and get the YouTube algorithms going. This content that I'm sharing is really important for people to understand so they don't get scammed. So guys, let's get started with the video. So Celsius is a DeFi app, they want to call it. You know, you could call it DeFi. It's a DeFi lending platform, they say it. But you know, even though they're DeFi, you could argue that they're actually not DeFi, because it is centralized and it's someone making decisions and using your money to put into decentralized finance to earn you a yield. So if the collapse of Luna was cryptocurrency's Bear Stearns moment, Celsius network threatens to become industry's Lehman Brothers, the failure that exacerbates a market crisis. So Celsius, which resembles a bank while touting itself as a democratized interest income and lending platform, is rumored to be solvent, following freeze on withdrawals over the weekend. So it's not just a rumor. If you go on the official Twitter website, you can see Celsius is pausing all withdrawals, swaps and transfers between accounts. Acting in the interest of a community is our top priority. Our operations continue and will continue to share information with the community. So that's just the gist of it. But if you look into what Celsius is, so Celsius is 1.5 million people call Celsius their home for cryptocurrency because we put our community first. Join us for a military grade security. And when you hear this type of words, it doesn't really fill you with confidence. Next level transparency. I don't think they're transparent at all. You can't really understand exactly how they use your money. And do it all app designed to help you reach financial goals, whether you're hodling long term or swapping daily. Sign up to get $50 in crypto. So if I try to explain to you what Celsius does, there's a good diagram here. So customers lend money to Celsius in exchange for yields. This is essentially an unsecured loan. Celsius puts customers' deposits in decentralized finance investments and lends out funds to other users, including exchanges and market makers. So that's what Celsius do. One example is they had money in Luna and UST, and with the Luna UST dump, they took a huge hit. They also got a lot of money into Ethereum, stake Ethereum. That's also having an impact. Celsius earns a return from borrowers and investments, but what they do with our money, we don't really know. Are they taking lots of risk? Have they got risk managements in place? If you follow our channel, the first thing I talk about, you know, on the YouTube live streams, I'm doing another YouTube live stream every Sunday. I do a live stream, guys, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button. The live trades I share with you, I always put a stop loss on. I always have risk management. That's the first thing I teach. You know, on my course, I don't share with you trading strategies and fancy technicals or indicators. The first thing I talk about is psychology and risk management, and I'm really surprised to see some big companies, big accounts, you know, Duquan, people that we trust, other people, you know, Justin Sun potentially, even again, I'm probably sharing rumors, nothing's been confirmed on him, but you know, 3 Arrows Capital, Suzu, they're very clever people. We trust them, and I followed Suzu and bought lots of Luna, and that was a great decision. I followed Suzu and bought lots of other small coins that didn't work out, but it's really strange to see, you know, these people being so aggressive and almost more degen than us. It's absolutely ridiculous. And one good comment I had on the YouTube live stream that I did, someone said, just because someone is rich doesn't mean he's smart. And, don't trust anyone. Don't think that he's rich, we can trust him. Don't trust me. Don't trust anyone what you read online. The most important thing I can share with you guys is only trust yourself. Use the information, check out my group if you're interested, or listen to myself, but make your own decisions. Do not trust anyone with your hard-earned money, even though they might sound really fancy. And I'm not going to go into too much details on all the house of cards that could happen. I'll make another video because this video will be too long, but I will go into details with Celsius. So the best article I found is this, and I'll read the most important parts of it. And so they CoinDesk, Reuters, lots of people have approached Celsius and asked for comments on that, but they haven't really confirmed anything. So Cel was my backstop, my safety net. I did have other crypto, but it all blew up as I tried to prop up loans, said the person who asked to remain anonymous, but provided CoinDesk with screenshots showing liquidation loans. Like I've said at the start of this video, this is not a rumor or FUD. There's actual proof online that you can find which shows that Celsius is struggling. So Celsius has been using multitude of DeFi protocols, including Terra, Anchor, Ethereum, Stalwart, Lido, and Curve, in order to leverage clients' funds to pay 17% APY in yields. And Nansen, a blockchain analytical provider, identified the wallets making these trades as connected to Celsius. One thing that I want to point out is the rumor is Celsius went quite aggressive with Luna and Anchor, and once they made a loss, traders would know this, they revenge traded. Lots of traders, when they lose money, they go more aggressive, try to win it back, or it's like a gambler's revenge gambling, if you want to call it. Let's say you try to gamble with $1,000, you lose it, you put $2,000 to try and gain it all back in one trade. So that's basically what they've done, and it's quite scary to see someone so reputable. You think Celsius is a reputable company doing that. There's lots of confusions about where the yields come from. Celsius generates certain amount of profit by lending assets, similar to what banks do. We lend them out on a short-term basis. These are not loans. We lend them financial assets to players that can transact, generate income for themselves through arbitrage market making or shorting certain stocks or digital assets. We're equivalent to securities lending in a digital world. So you can see, although we think that Celsius is decentralized, when you read this bit, what they're doing is that it's a centralized decision making. Although they're trying to make money in DeFi, they're not really centralized, and we can see the price of it. Simple technical analysis. I'm not even touching buying this. We've seen this drop about 90 or 99, 98% once the floor broke, and I've not been interested in touching this, and this could go a lot lower, like I said. So from trading of price prediction point of view, unless we see it above $5, I'm not really looking to buy. If it dips into maybe, I'm not even going to risk that, because it can keep going lower, especially if the rumors are true and they get liquidated. There's lots of rumors. These at the start of the video, what I'm sharing is the actual facts. I'll talk about a lot of the other rumors that are going on as well. On the other hand, there's a smart contract risk, there's protocol risks. So I talked about when I had my money in Anchor protocol, there's smart contract risk, there's protocol risk, lending in DeFi exposure to significant volatile markets. You could get liquidated if there's a huge price swing on something, which is what's happening. Apparently, again, this is rumored, this is not a fact. Their liquidation was below 20k. It's now been moved to 17k, and they've had some borrowed money from Tether. And like I've said, Tether lending them money could be even more risky, because Tether could now get into the problem. And I'm not even going to talk about Tether FUD, because if Tether fails, it's going to affect cryptocurrency really bad. We could even see 3k 1k Bitcoin if Tether fails. Is such an important part of cryptocurrency. There's lots of DeFi disasters. Ethereum staking service Stakeout disclosed that it had misplaced private keys. Celsius, we've talked about Luna. There's been lots of issues. Even now we're seeing ST ETH on Lido could potentially have an impact. The ST, I actually think that's not an issue. It's more other people having to sell it because of taking leverage, and that's what it comes down to, is greed. 3 Arrows Capital, I'll probably make another video on it, is just their greed. They're just leveraged long everywhere, and a lot of the tokens that they have, and they might have money. So even Celsius might have money, but their money is locked up. So a lot of the investments that 3 Arrows Capital did, they're all locked up until a year or two. So they can't get the money out. So it's not the decentralized protocol Lido, it's more the people that are leveraging using money, and then they can't wait. They're trying to sell ST ETH, and that's creating a FUD. I think they're totally unprepared for the market to tank. It seems like they had a number of highly complex leverage long positions. I initially put my stack into Celsius because they're FCA approved. A person in the UK added, I had incorrectly understand that my deposits were covered by the UK deposit protection scheme. So in a way, this is a scam. That does not mean the FCA has assessed a company as fit and proper. I only ever receive about 3 to 5% APR yield on my Bitcoin. This does not seem unreasonable given Celsius' stated model. However, once Celsius paused all withdrawal on their accounts, I looked closely. I would describe their use of DeFi protocols as a gambling with customer funds. So there's lots of risk, there's lots of headwinds, there's regulatory headwinds coming on as well. State securities regulators investigating Celsius, freezing their accounts. And what I always say is I just hope that, you know, people with hard-earned money like us, we don't get shafted, because rich people always find a way out. I just really hope that, you know, people, hardworking people that put their money don't get, you know, lost. Our ultimate objective is stabilizing liquidity and restoring withdrawals, transfers, swaps between accounts as quickly as possible. There's a lot of work ahead as we consider various options. This process will take time. So that's what they've not really come up with anything. Like I said, their final tweet has been that they're really busy. They're working around the clock to make things work, and we're just in the dark. You can read these articles. There's not much more information than I know. There's lots of rumors on Reddit, Twitter, people messaging me, but that's the facts that we know. If we go into rumors, when we see something where you need, and you can see companies' websites, so just make it really trustworthy. Their website is so trustworthy, but you know what they are, I'll share with you my thoughts now. So that's all the information that I found that is important for you to share with you my thoughts, guys. It's really important to when you invest in cryptocurrency, it's really important to understand when something doesn't work and they have to play with it. That is very risky. So when Anchor Protocol yield, an example I can give you, I made a video on it. When that yield wasn't sustainable, they had to top it up with their own money, and that doesn't work. That's like a Ponzi scheme. And in a way, I'm not saying Celsius is a Ponzi scheme, but they are risking their money with something that doesn't really help, and it's not really sustainable, and we can see prices dump because of that. And if Celsius carries on doing that and they don't drop the APY, or you know they can't get the funding that they need, and if they go underwater, get your money out. And you can see the psychology happening, because more and more people would like to get their money out, and that's when you have a run in the bank. People get scared and the prices go even down and down. So this is really concerning. I really hope that they don't go down, and we can see the house of cards happening, because there's more cryptocurrencies going down. We're seeing, you know, Babel Finance going down, 3 Hours Capital potentially being liquidated. There's been proof that they have been liquidated for their positions on FTX, Deribit and BitMEX, and it could all go down. So Celsius has a huge impact, and you know, just to give you 3 Hours Capital's example, they could own about 5-10 billion worth of Bitcoin, and if they break down, that could mean they crash the whole market. Imagine 5 billion selling pressure on Bitcoin. I wouldn't think 20k would break, but this type of news could dump Bitcoin to something crazy that we haven't expected. And lastly, and I'll end this on this note, I'm not saying that Michael Saylor would get liquidated. The rumors, some people say his liquidation is below $3k, some people say it's just below 10k. We don't know, but this is the type of news that could roll into something really bad. And I started this video by saying this could be, you know, cryptocurrencies moment, like we saw, you know, the 2009 financial crisis. Let's say 2017 was like a dot-com bubble for cryptocurrency, and this could be like the Lehman Brothers moment for cryptocurrency. So what you can do is, again, don't go all in now, have some capital in place, and if you do get the dip, we can buy it. And I did compare, you know, the Celsius. There's not too much to say about it. I'm not buying it, not thinking about buying it. I'm mainly focused on what Celsius does on the whole cryptocurrency market. So that's the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoy it. If you have any questions, comment below. Like I said, I will be doing a YouTube live stream on Sunday. I usually take Saturday off trading and cryptocurrency, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification button, and I'll see you guys Sunday with a live stream. I'll go through this. First half of the live stream, I'll talk about this house of cards and how everything is interconnected. So if you are interested in that, make sure you like that button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification button. And before I end the video, what is your thoughts on this. What do you think is going on with Celsius and everything else? Comment below your thoughts on Celsius. So thank you very much. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much.